Welcome back to the channel. If you are watching this within the first few days of it being posted, most likely you just had a Thanksgiving meal, and for the average portion of the population, that may mean that you overate. And so this video is all about what to do after an overeating session to get you back in your power with food, feeling good, and kind of like stopping it right there versus completely losing control and going on this all-out overeating, oh my gosh, I ate bad yesterday, better just keep going thing that so many people do. Okay, so it's very easy after an overeating session to just feel like you should just keep going. Like, oh, I already ate, I blew my diet, I blew it, it's Thanksgiving, I'm only gonna eat, I'm gonna keep eating the next day and the next day and the next day, and then it can develop into this pattern, right? And then what people will do is like try to make up for that overeating session, whether it lasted days or whether it was just one meal. And when someone makes up for the overeating session, they usually do it with restriction. And it might feel like common sense, like, oh, I woke up sluggish from eating a pound of mashed potatoes last night, I'm gonna drink a green juice to feel better. Like these things, there's nothing inherently wrong with that. However, if you don't start the next day through really taking care of your body's needs and giving your body what it needs overall to be fueled, your body is going to actually scream at you for more food through a physiological response where your survival mechanisms get kicked on, make you do things like think about food more and oftentimes eat uncontrollably. So, and you got to imagine, it's easier to do this if you just did it the day before or earlier that day, right? So you don't want to eat a lot, restrict, because you're so primed and so susceptible to eat a lot again, and that can kind of kick off this roller coaster of eating on track, off track, eating on track, off track. And a lot of people will live in this roller coaster land from Thanksgiving through Christmas, and then New Year's resolution comes around and they try to do something crazy strict again, and they might last a few weeks, but then they just stay on this cycle of fighting their body forever. And so I'm telling you, don't do that. It doesn't work. 95% of diets of restriction do not work. They make you, if you lose weight short term, you gain that weight back. This is just statistics. It's what happens. Willpower is not the answer. You have to work with your body. You cannot fight your physiology. So if you overeat, wake up the next day, take care of yourself. Fuel yourself, eat adequately. It's so counterintuitive that the way to stop binge and overeating is actually to eat more, meaning taking care of your body's needs so you're not in this mode of craving food all the time. Other things you want to do on top of eating adequately are adding things in that leave your body feeling like very fresh and alive and support with getting any of the junk, so to speak, out of your body. Now, this is not restrictive. I'm not saying to drink green juice and only eat salads all day, but I'm saying if you're having a balanced meal, add a salad on the side. Drink a green juice midday. Add some things in your body that are alive, are fruits, veggies, fresh nutrients to really bring some nutrients into your system and alkalize any acidity that you created from this overeating session. It will help you feel more energized and more vitality. And as you're feeling more energized and more full of vitality and life, it gets more difficult to gravitate towards those not so good foods. And another thing is just to take care of yourself. You don't need to go kill yourself in the gym for an hour because you overeat last night or for 2 hours. You don't need to sit in the sauna. You don't need to restrict your food. Wake up, treat that thing like an isolated incident. It doesn't mean anything about you. It just means you overindulged, and that's okay. Most people do it. And just take care of yourself. What do you need? Do you need a walk? Do you need a gym session? Do you need some rest? Do you need to hang out with a friend? Do you need to stay in? Do you need to go out? Don't do in your head what you think you have to do. Do what you and your body needs. And you'll notice a huge theme of our videos is taking care of yourself and listening to your body and honoring your needs versus operating from this place in your head of plotting, planning, and what so-and-so on Instagram is selling for a $15 meal plan tells you to do that most likely that person's like not even doing. So you want to follow your own inner guidance system versus all of these things outside ourselves that are typically wrong, for lack of better terms. And if it's a mainstream method to diet or whatever that is, it's not only wrong, it makes your struggle with food excessively worse because it makes you think about food more and lose control on food and eat more, which is exactly what you don't want. So you have to get in this place of working with your body, present moment decisions in the moment, instead of fighting your body and forcing your body to do things, because at some point your body's going to rebel, like it did with that overeating session that you're watching this video to take care of. So I hope this helps, and I know this stuff can be scary and confusing. I was in the struggle for 12 plus years, but thankfully I broke free and then went on to lead everyone on my team and in our organization to break free, and also all the women we've served together as a team. And we calculated or created, a step-by-step way to do this, a system that I actually have for you for free in the video training that you can find in the description just below this video. So go to the description, there's a little link there, click on it. You'll be able to access the free training that supports you in breaking free from your struggle with your body and food. And then if you like this video, be sure to click like, leave a comment. I definitely want to know what you think and how we can support you best on our weekly blogs that happen every Tuesday. So I will see you next week. Bye.